McKinnon Cougars, put your hands together for number 6, Melanie Ioannidis. Number 7, Eva Nikolitsis. Number 12, Alan Parry. Number 15, Alex Sluff. And now hands together for your starting 5. Number 1, Sinead Greaves. Number 4, Natalie Vangendale. Number 8, Rachel Quirk. Number 10, Julie Brookhouse. And number 22, Ariel Thomas. Coach this afternoon by Bianca White, assisted by Nathan Gear, team manager for Round18. Put your hands together for the McKinnon Cougars. And now for your home team, make some noise. Your Waverley Falcons starting with number 3, Lola Geddes. Number 12, Hayley Phillips. Number 13, Caitlin Angus. And the starting 5, number 2, Katie Bluzer. Number 5, Grace Beasley. Number 10, Mia Parsons. Number 15, Shelby Walton. And 22, Michaela Miller. Coached this afternoon by Ellie Polianis, assisted by George and Andy, the team manager, Lana Anglo. Ladies and gentlemen, your Waverley Falcons. And let's not forget about the referees. This afternoon will be Lynn Costello and Owen Lynch. Now, if you can please be upstanding for the national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for this, the final home game of the 2016 season. It is Sunday the 31st of July, and we are looking forward to a cracking game between the Waverley Falcons and the McKinnon Cougars. It's in fact a double header today. We start by seeing the state championship women's teams kick off, and then at 2:30 it'll be the boys. Liam, welcome back.
Oh, sorry, Andrew. Good to see here for this doubleheader with both state champs playing. Again, also doubleheader with McKinnon playing here at Waverley.
Yeah, so we're actually getting quite a good crowd into the stadium, and it will build as we head towards the men's games as well. A little bit of news there for the Falcons fans. At the moment, it looks to be a depleted Falcons squad that are taking on the might of the Cougars, who are pretty much at full strength. Tegan Cunningham, of course, is unavailable, being overseas at the moment due to family events. I believe it's a wedding in the family that she's attending. The Falcons hierarchy have taken the opportunity, the way that the points are and the ladder is, to blood some of the younger players into the team. So it's primarily going to be a youth league squad taking on the Falcons today.
Well, it's a good opportunity for them to get this experience. As youth league finished last week for the Falcons, so they didn't get the chance to make finals, but they get the chance here to have one last game of the season. As well, I don't think the ladder really will change as much as a result of this game. So may as well give them the chance to play while you got them. Yeah,
and the team that they're going to meet next week, Southern Penn, currently sitting above them on the ladder. Yeah, one game clear. They're taking on Knox today.
That would also be a good game to see.
That would be a fantastic game to see. So.
And here we start with the game. Here is a quick but didn't get scored there through Caitlin Angus. Or Grace Beasley, sorry.
So Shanae Greaves, she'll probably have a field day today. If she misses that shot, Kate Bluser with the rebound. Now she kicks across to Shelby Walton.
Over through the hands for Beasley. Walton dished it off. Three-point attempt there missed by Bluser. Now McKinnon's going to get the chance that they want. And a basket there, opportunity missed, as we see
Kate Bluser brings it back down. She gets it to Miller. Miller has got Walton at the top. Walton drives. And she's been fouled. So a good start to the youngsters from the Falcons. Their average age, the average age is about 18 now. Kate Bluser being the elder statesman on the squad at 22. Shelby Walton at 21. Everybody else is basically still there, and we've got Lola Geddes, who's still playing under 16s.
Yeah, she's done very well for herself, being very competitive for a 14-year-old in the youth league team, and occasionally in this state champ. I think she's played 3 or 4 games now, in my memory, for the state champ women, and has not disappointed by any means.
No.
She's shown she's got the ability to compete with these bigger bodies and girls. As we see the shot get missed there.
So
McKinnon.
Bluser again with another rebound. That's her second. Yeah, so, I mean, look, you know, they're up against Shanae Greaves, a current WNBL player. Alex Luff, who will come off the bench a little bit later. And Julie Brookhouse. Julie Brookhouse, who has anchored this McKinnon team, and before that, she anchored the Waverley team, and before that, the Hume team, all of whom have had great runs. And Julie, of course, started off her WNBL career with Hobart after an outstanding season with Vanderbilt in the US.
Yes,
and I could tell you when that was, but I'm going to be polite enough not to let you know how what the date was. But you can look it up yourself. So Falcons have actually got out to a 3-point lead.
Looking like they've been starting well this start of the game. Got into a good rhythm. Doing some fast-paced work as Walton's got the ball up top. Driving around. Travel. Couldn't make up her mind as to what she was doing.
Of course, not only is Julie an ex-Waverley player, but also Alex Luff along the way, and Melanie Ioannidis and Eva Nicolaitis. So as Julie nails too. So what you're seeing on court at the moment is that you are actually seeing almost two Waverley squads. And there's a three. Not quite, not quite. There are quite a number of other McKinnon players who are there. So 22 scores that. Ariel Thomas, their import.
You see the shot go up there and made very
Katie
nicely.
Bluza, another three. Well, so far the Falcons have surprised. They are incredibly competitive so far. But
showing good.
Oh, nice pass there from Grace Beasley, but an even better reject from Van Den Adele.
So Miller gets the ball in. Now through the hands of Walton. Walton, Blues are in the corner. Tried to drive in, got the ball taken away from her. And now going to go that way of McKinnon as Beasley fouls to slow down the play. So McKinnon bringing the ball through now. Greaves has it. Set a good screen there. Shot up. Missed. As Greaves scores the 2 points from McKinnon, bringing it back to 3 points. We'll have here Walson just working on a defense, going up. Couldn't get the score to go down.
And this is what's going to happen, I think. As Julie Brookhouse scores, and there's been an
injury back here. Shelby Walton on the baseline.
Yeah. She's sitting up, so just winded perhaps. Hopefully just winded.
Could be an ankle. Well, she's resting her foot though. But likely just winded.
And this is the thing that they just do not want with finals coming up. Well, the good news is that Adriana is a physiotherapist, so she'll help you. It looks to be ankle. It's
very good to have a physiotherapist on your team.
Certainly useful.
Very convenient.
Very, yeah. So the short Falcons bench has just suddenly got a lot shorter. And there's a travel on that play. Oh, no, foul. Offensive foul.
So I think just an illegal screen to be called somewhere on Mia Parsons. So that's her first foul of the game as we see Ariel Thomas get the ball down from McKinnon. So putting up a three. making it.
So 2 team fouls for the Falcons.
Ball through Blues are still. And that'll be out of court probably. So you see after that turnover, we'll have Thomas bringing the ball down from McKinnon. Moving through Quirk. Shot up. Missed there from Vanden Eld. How do you say it?
Vanden Adel.
Adel.
As Miller drops 2. The game is tied.
See the pass inside, going through Brookhouse. And 2 points more from McKinnon. Try and get a pass into the corner. Blues are putting it up. That'll be out of court. Bouncing off the top of the ring.
And Alex Love coming on to give Shanae Greaves a break. There you go, Vanden Adel sitting down as well. And instead, we've got Melanie Ioannidis.
I see the shot go up for Brookhouse.
Julie has in fact turned the clock back. She's not been a prolific scorer in the last couple of seasons. In the past, she was known as a sharpshooter from any position on court, but she hasn't quite had the opportunity, I suppose, and the accuracy. But she's just played that sheet anchor role for McKinnon. What's amazing about her too is not only her longevity in the game itself, but that a few seasons ago she had quite a serious knee injury, and she's actually come back from complete knee reconstruction as well.
It's always impressive when you see a player come back from an injury, well, especially like something as what would cause a knee reconstruction. But just seeing the dedication for the game that someone has for it, when you put all the time and effort and energy that it takes to recover.
Yeah, so she's such a lovely person too. So it's great to see her having a good game, and hopefully McKinnon will go out on a high for her, because this will be their last game of the season. Falcons will play one more game. At least one more game anyway, because they looks to be, at this stage, it looks to be against Southern Penn. Possibility it could be against Ringwood, but at this stage it looks to be Southern Penn, as Blueser puts the shot up and nails it.
That's 3 more points for Waverley.
Now they cannot allow Ioannidis to be open for a shot. And there's a foul. No, it's a travel.
Travel.
Okay. Let off there for the Falcons.
We'll see Beasley.
To Angus. Back to Beasley. Miller down in the corner. She ignores her.
Driving in, tried to get it off the Parsons. Miller got it off. Parsons drove in, didn't pass out.
And the shot's got to go up, but it was thrown to Luff.
There's the poor pass there, as we see Luff go and get the 2 points after a good pass there from Thomas.
Yeah, Beasley has the ability to score. Fouled by Thomas. She has the ability to score, but she at times perhaps doesn't kick the ball out as often as coaches might like to see. That will come with experience.
I see the rebound almost go to Waverley, as we see Luff got the rebound, got fouled.
Third team foul for the Falcons, only the second on the Cougars. Luff at the line. And of course another fan favourite of the league, Lauren Bennett, playing with Eltham, is playing her final game today. She's announced her retirement. Lauren, of course, having spent time here at Waverley, but also at Hume and quite a number of other clubs as well. She's been a journeyman player over the years.
As we see the drive in there.
Doesn't go. Good rebound there by Caitlin Angus.
As Blueser puts up the shot.
Doesn't go this time. Mel Ioannidis with the rebound.
You can see Beasley's trying to keep up with her.
And Blueser with a steal.
Just an easy 2-point finish.
And she
all you
gets a
need.
good left hand that time from Katie. So onto the court for McKinnon during that last stoppage was Evan Nicolidis, ex-Falcons player, along with Mel Ioannidis.
You weren't wrong about there being almost two Falcon sides.
Yeah. Well, we've got 3 ex-Falcons on the court playing, 4 ex-Falcons actually, because Alex Luff was also a player. And the shot that just went up there from Rachel Quirk came from the only player on the McKinnon bench on the court there that has not played for the Falcons. Now, having said that, Julie Brookhouse sits down. And back onto the court is a bit of height in Natalie Van Den Adel. So, McKinnon deciding to actually use up that height advantage that they've got over the Falcons as Blueser skips the ball out, gets it to Hayley McPhillips. Now Beasley can't get it to go. It's been blocked on the way through by Alex Luff.
Now through the hands of Quirk. Shot's going to go up for Luff. Missed as Blueser gets the rebound.
Now Katie's actually picked up a lot of rebounds already.
It only says here 1 rebound.
Yeah, I think that needs to refresh. But I would have given her at least 2 or 3 others as well. But she's been good under the basket. She's having to play as a big.
Well, there are really no tall players by any standards for Waverley right now.
And Miller back onto the court, and Lola Geddes, the 14-year-old. And Lola gets a good box out there on the shot on Adele. There's a real mismatch there. We haven't got the stats for Adele, but Lola's 155 centimetres. It's not a tall person at all.
But then again, she still has a growth spurt to go with how young she is. As we see Michaela Miller missing her 3-point attempt. As the quarter time siren goes, giving us a 1-point game here at Waverley Stadium.
And we'll go to a break and we'll be back ever so shortly. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here in what is a surprisingly competitive game from the Falcons.
Well, it's been very tight. They've shown lots of fight and energy, this young squad. There's got a lot of talent for all of these players. Just lacking a little height, which probably if McKinnon took advantage of it, would be devastating. But that hasn't been the case so far, as we see it's a 1-point game here at Waverley. As McKinnon start back with the ball in possession. Seeing shot go up and miss.
That was Shanae Greaves missing that shot. Rebounded by Caitlin Angus. Gets it across to Hayley McPhillips.
Slowing it down. Got it to Miller. Miller getting it into the post of Mia Parsons, but I believe it's a 3-second violation. So McKinnon will take it the other way.
Well, all props to the young Falcons girls, but I'll tell you what, McKinnon would not want to be this close through the remaining 3 quarters. They would definitely want to stamp their authority on this game.
If I was in McKinnon's position, I knew that the best players for Waverley were sitting out, and I knew that just playing a youth league side effectively. And to know that I was losing, or not necessarily losing, but for them, being this competitive it's
a loss, yeah.
It's a loss.
Yeah.
They really should be able to show a lot more authority in this game. As we see the shot go up and miss.
And there's a foul. This time it'll be on Kate Loser.
She knew it as soon as she dove into the ball. So that's her second personal. So a foul called. And it'll be someone else's second personal, so I'm not sure who it is.
And an offensive foul on Shanae Greaves.
As I see the ball move quickly down the court,
Another foul on Greaves there.
That's 2 very quick fouls for her.
Yeah, now she was a bit unlucky in that particular situation there, but Grace Beasley just very, very quick, and Shanae just blindsided actually by the speed that Beasley attacked their basket.
Oh, these are very quick players on the court right now for Waverley. Give them more credit there.
Well, that's what they have to do it like that. They'll have to play it really quickly.
They can outrun the bigs of McKinnon, then they've got more of a hope. As we see points going down, having a sub for McKinnon. As it's now a tied game at 17-all.
And Eva and Mel sit down for McKinnon. Back on the court, Julie Brookhouse and Rachel Quirk.
See, as the ball's up top with Brookhouse.
She nails it. And she's not going to miss many of those. The Falcons have got to get their hands up above the ball.
She is left well too wide open, and in a position where you just don't see many players missing from.
She's up to 10 points, and there's an offensive foul now. Second personal now. The Falcons actually racking up a lot of fouls. They're now up to 3 team fouls. It is only 2 minutes or under 2 minutes into this quarter.
Oh, that did not sound comfortable. As we see Mia Parsons taking the ball down as quickly as she can. Not able to get the shot to go. Should have held it up.
Yeah, Greaves with the rebound.
Should have held it up a little bit so she could get some teammates down with her. As Thomas feeding into the post. And Miller. Oh. Thought a foul was going to be called, but it's going to be travel instead.
So Falcons just managing to live dangerously as that pass.
Gets knocked out of court by Ariel Thomas. So Beasley trying to work out what to do. Got it to Parsons. Blues is up top. Drew a foul.
This is on Quirk.
The ball's up top quickly. Beasley taking a three. Not able to get it to go. She was
just
very well done by her not fouling. There's a ball. Shot and missed by Vanden Nadel. Beasley holding it up. Stepped inside the line. Missed it though.
Yeah.
So the rebound there quickly from Vanden Nadel. Oh, a lucky save, but Katie Blues manages to get the steal nonetheless. She's probably going to pass it off. Miller taking it two. Unable to get it to go. There's three of the Waverley players there, but none of them in a good position.
Yeah.
Let's see Brookhouse.
And an offensive foul again. Again, this is on Shanae Greaves. All of a sudden, that's her third, yeah. Alex Luff coming back on.
So McKinnon have just called a timeout after the foul there from Greaves. With the scores now sitting 19-17.
And we also will take a quick timeout. See. So here we are back at the Waverley Falcons nest. There we go.
So we managed to get it as we see Waverley getting the ball back into play after that timeout from McKinnon. Miller's got the ball up top. She's working out what to do with it. Got it through Parsons to Beasley as the shot is missed and rebounded from Thomas.
Yeah, Beasley trying to put it up over the top of Alex Sluff.
Oh, she was in a good position to start with, but then the defense closed out on her. So we see Brookhouse getting over to Thomas.
And that's open.
And that's too easy there for Quirk.
Nobody closing out on that deep corner.
She knew what she was doing the whole time.
Tapped out of bounds by Ariel Thomas. So, okay, Bianca White has said to the girls, let's trap down the floor, put pressure on these younger players, get them to panic a little bit.
And that's something that you understand through experience. And again, how not to panic is probably the best way of putting it. As 2 points come on from Beasley. Bring this back to a 2-point game. Where we see Vanden Nadel through hands, got it to Brookhouse. And another steal from Blueser. And she's going to pass to Beasley. Couldn't. Oh, she managed to get into it on time, but a good block from Thomas.
And we saw that beautifully on the replay there.
So Waverley bringing it back into play after that block. Beasley taking the shot. Bounced out for her. Unlucky with that, so the ball will go back through Thomas to Luff, sorry. Shot going up and in. 2 more points for her.
So is
the
this
trap closing in? No.
And Rachel gets it across to Ariel Thomas. No mistake there. Good left-hand layup.
So now Waverley will take a timeout very shortly after McKinnon's, as a run has developed, extending this lead out to 6 now.
Yeah, and I think that's probably about what's going to happen at this point in time. I think Waverley has done a very good job so far, but now the experience and the stamina of the McKinnon team is just going to start to show.
Oh, if they keep the trap defense moving forward for at least the rest of the quarter, they're going to be able to just force over a few more turnovers.
Yeah, and Bianca's got the advantage. She's got some young legs on the squad in Mel Ioannidis and Eva Nicolidis, so she can get them out there, and also Ellen Parry as well. So you can they can get those girls out there and doing stuff.
While still having the experience of the likes of Brookhouse is shooting really well at the moment.
Oh, look, she will. If she's given some room,
which she has been given a lot of room,
and she's been if you have a look at where she's been getting the shots from too, it's probably not much more than elbow.
Oh, around that range is where she's been shooting in dead from.
And she's deadly. She's deadly from that. She always has been.
As we see the ball come back through,
used to be absolutely strong from outside as well.
As the shortest player on the court gets the rebound, and Lola Geddes. Miller now moving it through to Beasley. Beasley taking a shot again, making it this time.
Yeah, now that's better. I like it, and I've talked during the youth league games about how I believe Miller should be set up more, and I think the same with Beasley as well.
You'll find that most players are better when they've got the chance to just settle themselves, get good positioning instead of having to run into the shot. As Parsons just knocks it out of Miller's hands to the rebound, going to McKinnon now.
So Brookhouse
got it into Luff. Thomas taking the shot, not making it, but...
And the foul behind play, who's it going to be on? It looks...
I think it's going to be on a Waverley player. Yes, it is. Yep. It's going to be on Caitlin Angus. Ball moving through now. Luff not able to get anything to go for her there. Blueser moving it quickly to Parsons. Back through Blueser. Beasley's got it. Into the corner for Angus. Overshot it a bit.
Yeah, I think it was touched on the way there. It looked
Thomas feeding into Luff.
Perfect.
You can't get a better shot than that.
Just didn't drop, but I tell you what, that's exactly how you want the bigs to play. And looks like Beasley has picked up a foul. That is the 5th team foul for the Falcons, so they are now in the bonus.
That's also Beasley's 3rd personal in this second quarter, so that's not very helpful when you've already got one player injured. You had 3 on the bench in the first place. So it's tough to worry about there. So first one going down there for Thomas. Lead moving back to 4. Now to 5 again. So we have Parsons just getting the handoff to Miller now. Lola Geddes looks like she was going to square up, but Miller's the one who squares instead.
Yeah, overshot that, but again, I like that better. She was ready for the shot. Down the other end there, that's Melanides. Just showing how it should be done.
As a good pass inside to Geddes. That's the kind of shot Miller needs. That's just unlucky to go down, but that's the perfect shot that Miller takes.
Yeah, just a fraction too deep on that shot. Ioannidis into Brookhouse. Brookhouse to Vanadel.
Got it over.
Blues with the rebound. Kicks it back down again.
Parsons. Try to get it across. Geddes going to take that shot from the corner and she's going to make it. No. I called it. Called it too soon.
You certainly did.
I was feeling very confident for her. As we see a very poor pass there from Ariel Thomas. Just no teammates near that one. Tried to be a little too tricky for her own good. See Miller bringing it down now. Geddes being pressured tightly. Miller trying to drive in. Didn't get a good position. Got it off to Blueser. It's going to be knocked out by McKinnon.
Blueser, good seal down under the baseline there against her ex-teammate in... Yeah, sorry, just got distracted there by some technical issues that we're just having.
We'll see the ball almost get knocked away for Thomas. Oh, good passing around.
Parsons gets it up.
Oh, if that had gone in, I'd have been very impressed.
Blueser with the save. Now it's gone out to Blueser. Julie Brookhouse on her. Blueser kicks it up.
She didn't know she didn't know what to do with it there. As ball's coming back through.
Nicolaides.
Now Thomas got it into the corner.
Ioannidis left open. Well, the foul has been called against Van den Adel.
So that's 5 team fouls each now with the last minute of the quarter.
Michaela misses that. Only a 7-point gap. If the Falcons can run this quarter out and stay around there, they'd be pretty pleased. Pretty pleased.
I've been very impressed with how they've done so far, so it would be all right to see them keep this gap as close as it is. As good defense there from Blueser, but a better shot there from Ioannidis.
Now look, those girls have played together for so long. They've scrimmaged against each other, trained with each other. They know that you can't leave her open like that.
And the shot there. I wasn't going to call that one as early as I did last time. As we see Thomas dishing into the paint very quickly. 2 points missed there as the ball is just stripped from Dan Dendel's hands.
Well done from Harry McBride.
Oh, McPhillis very open there.
Down to 7 seconds. Miller picks up the ball. She'll drive.
She should dish out.
Here comes the shot.
Nah.
Misses that, but
Blueser was in a good position to get the rebound, but a little too after the siren.
So McKinnon taking this game at half-time. They've just shown what experience and size will do against the very, very young Falcons. Falcons fielding an under-23 squad at this moment. We'll be back in about 6 or 7 minutes. See you soon.
So Chris Arkell, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Talia Higgs, Waverley State Champ Women.
Paul McCoy, Waverley Falcons, state champions.
Tom Boyle, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Ivan Platonik, Waverley Falcons, senior champ men.
Waverley, Tegan Cunningham, Women's Champ.
George Delagianis, Waverley Falcons.
Katie Blueser, Waverley Falcons, State Champ.
Ilya Poliana, State Champ, Women's Coach of Waverley.
Mike Bullock, Championship Men Coach, Star.
No singing ones.
Oh, I'd have to say Chris Arkell and myself when we get together.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say Chris Arkell. He's definitely got some great moves.
Ringwood.
I think Ringwood and us have a bit of a rivalry, so I would say Ringwood.
Can't go wrong with Ringwood. Ringwood for sure.
Tegan Cunningham.
I'd say Tegan.
I would have to say Ivan Platnik.
I would say Sedell, but it's probably myself.
Let's say it would be Sammy.
Shelby or Elise.
My go-to party trick is to grab a drink and sit down.
Shots.
Party trick. The turn and chuck.
Tom.
I'm going to have to say Tommy Boyle.
Elise?
Well, actually, it's not a player, it's Ilya Polianis, our coach in the women's.
Ilya? Can I count him in?
Katie.
Many people ask us, what is vMix? Well, thanks for asking. vMix is software that allows you to create awesome live video productions. vMix supports a variety of different inputs to help your live production come to life. These include cameras, videos, images, titles, PowerPoint, green screen, streams, audio, and more. You can then display your production on screens, record to your hard drive, and stream to the web all at the same time. There are many different applications for vMix. Some of our customers have used it for large music concerts, school productions, live sports coverage, church services, esports, live web streaming shows, horse auctions, you name it. vMix can do it. What do you need to use vMix? At the very basic end of things, you can use a computer with onboard graphics and a webcam. If you want to bring in a few HD cameras, you'll need a bit more processing power, a dedicated graphics card, and a capture device. We have a list of recommended system requirements on our website. Whether you're an aspiring YouTube singer in your bedroom performing Phil Collins covers, or someone with an 8-camera live concert production, vMix is for you. There is a free 60-day fully functional trial on our website, www.vmixhd.com. So check it out.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, sorry about that. We just got distracted just as we were about to go. And we're ready on the third quarter. So we're back, Liam.
At the second half, where we see currently a McKinnon up by 9 points over this very young and very depleted squad of Waverley, after we see a young lineup in the first place with only 2 players over 20 years of age in the first place. And then we see who was it, Shelby Walton that went down, I believe.
Yeah, she's done an ankle. The good news for her is that she's being attended to by a team physio.
Well, when you put it, her teammate Nadria Khan.
Yeah.
As a physiotherapist, which is very convenient for this situation. So that brings you down to only 2 players on the bench after that. And then I think that Grace Beasley was in foul trouble late towards that second quarter.
Yeah.
So really not good for this squad. But they're showing signs of promise as they've been very, very full of energy and very fast-paced running down the court. They've been down on everything that you can imagine for this squad, though. Like, as in rebounds, has been 13 to 34 McKinnon's way. Exactly what you'd expect for this shorter, younger squad. Steals have been going their way, though, as you've seen. Katie Blues, I think, got 4 steals or something close to that. As we also, shooting percentages have been down for Waverley with 22%.
Yeah, look,
36%.
A lot of early shots, you know, taken without moving the defense around. I mean, Grace Beasley scoring 2 on that fast drive. Now there are, you know, she's very quick off that.
I'd say one positive is, though, for Waverley is they do have less turnovers, 8 to 14. So they've been able to they have been able to control the ball. It's just there've been chances that they just haven't been able to convert. As you see Grace Beasley getting that rebound very quickly and running it down just as quickly.
Well, this time
you see Miller falling down, while Blueser misses the shot from outside.
What I was going to say was that time that Grace Beasley didn't force the shot. She, in fact, just kicked out to safety. As Sinead Greaves shows the advantage of a bit of height over the top of the much smaller Falcons. Beasley almost loses control of the ball. Now she drives. And that's what I'm talking about with her. That sometimes the decisions are perhaps not what we want. Hayley McPhillips now will be called for the foul. First team foul for the Falcons.
With the steals, I was saying before, it was 3 steals to Katie Blueser, which is an impressive effort. As you've been able to see her convert points off all those steals. As we also see Miller get that rebound.
Back down to Beasley now. It's gone off Ariel Thomas, so it's still a Falcons ball.
As you see, the shot there missed, and the rebound also missed by Miller.
Well, look, that was actually, you know, it was not something that they've trained to do, but Mia Parsons actually realising that McKinnon was covering Beasley. They were looking to cover Beasley, and they'd left Miller totally alone. Miller not expecting that pass, as Brookhouse can't get it to drop it. Van Adel kicks it back out to Quirk into Thomas, and Thomas has it tapped out of her hands by Mia Parsons.
But ended up still with possession as she scraped through with it and scraped through with merely a second on the clock to go.
Ariel Thomas
just there.
No, it's a 2, I think, wasn't it?
I think they called it for a 3, but whichever one they did, it was a good shot nonetheless.
So 24-36 as Brookhouse gets the steal. Now it's in with Greaves, and Greaves too strong under the basket. Now she's on 3 fouls already, but a player of her experience, I expect to be able to play this out without too much of an issue.
Especially against this smaller competition, she should be able to still take advantage of that. As we see, the shot there missed. Kind of a bit of a forced shot there. Again, a forced shot the other way, I'd say, by McKinnon. This could have taken gone in a much better position from Van Den Adel.
Brookhouse kicks it out. A skip over to Quirk. Quirk shot rebounded there by Brookhouse. Oh, she picks herself up slowly. There was a stage in Julie's career that if she hadn't hit the, as Van Adel gets the basket, if Julie hadn't hit the floor at least 4 or 5 times a quarter, she wasn't having a good game. But I'll tell you what, it's probably not something that she wants to do on a regular basis anymore.
No, in your earlier start to your inning basketball career, you can imagine hitting the floor. It just shows your determination and grit for it, but it does take a toll on your body.
Well, this is not good for the Falcons. This is not good for the Falcons. We have Kate Bluser picking up another foul. That's her third.
So that's Beasley and Bluser on 3, while we have Parsons on 2, and 1 each for Angus and McPhillips. With the ball now moving through McKinnon's hands. Van Den Adel missing a shot. I don't think she's even made a shot so far this game. No, she's made 1 of 9 attempts now. As we see this game get further and further away. With now the gap at 16 points. With Thomas working on it.
Great no-look pass there from Thomas. And Sinead Greaves just smiling about it, acknowledging the pass, even though it was tapped out by the Falcons.
Poor shot there. Gets the ball.
So Miller couldn't keep the ball. Well, she kept it in, but she couldn't keep it in the Falcons' control. Van Adel.
Missed there. As we have Quirk controlling it.
Too easy there.
Lucky to get the defense set. As we see Thomas.
Now's the 3.
She had to turn around just to make sure she was getting those 3 points.
So the Falcons collapsed nicely on Sinead Greaves after giving her that drive too easily from the top of the key. But not able to stop Thomas.
As we see Beasley stepping inside the line, taking a very nice shot. Doing very well for themselves. But we can tell McKinnon is still the stronger side here. As Beasley tries to save the ball from going out of play. But Nabu McKinnon is nonetheless.
And back onto the court now, Alex Luff and Melanides.
As we see, Thomas just missing her catch there. As she steps back, tries to make a 3, forced it herself. As Beasley just powers through there, almost getting the 2 points and a foul.
This time fouled by Melanides.
Making her first one very nicely. Back to 16 points. Down to 15 as we see McKinnon moving the ball up top. Going around. Luff called for her at the high post. Didn't end up getting to her. And a shot made there from Ioannidis. Yeah, can't say names apparently.
Well, you did pretty close, Ioannidis. You just put too many D's in it. I have had the advantage that I've had to say that name for a number of years. As Lola Geddes pops it up, doesn't go. What a shame. It was a great bit of work from the youngster, Julie Brookhouse, now with the ball in her hand. She'll slow things down, and really the Cougars don't need to rush their offences. They've got Luff inside, and surprised, but it's out to Ariel Thomas. She's made the three.
She's been shooting very well today.
Now, in previous years, Alex would have just simply turned on there and gone to the basket herself, as Grace Beasley nearly loses control of the ball. Shot clock's down at 9 seconds.
Didn't have too many options. Still doesn't have many options to what to do with it.
Mia Parsons pulls up, undershoots.
Wasn't much she could do with that there.
And Mel Ioannidis in deep corner will take everyone on, gets it into Luff. Luff kicks it across to Brookhouse, and there it is.
She's been giving that shot well too many times this game. I don't think she's missed a single one from there.
I think she's, missed one shot?
Oh, she's missed 3 total so far out of 9.
Okay.
But that spot right there has just been too good for her. See, Beasley and Thomas just went head-to-head right there. Beasley ended up coming away the better out of that matchup, getting fouled there. So we'll go to the line for 2.
So Beasley at the line.
She's been shooting very well from the line today, it seems, with making 3 of 4 so far, so that'll be 4 of 5. 4 of 6, still not doing all right there.
Ioannidis over to Brookhouse. Brookhouse could have taken the shot herself, elected to try and get it to
unlucky there from Beasley and Blueser.
Yeah. So she elected to get that to Luff, and it was stolen by Blueser, who could not convert down the other end.
Brookhouse setting a good screen. Ball now with Luff. As a travel will be called. So Beasley has it up top now for Waverley after that turnover from Luff. A good screen there set by Angus. And Beasley forcing it.
Good work there from Nicolaides, but she's given the ball away.
As a step inside the line.
Luff too strong for Angus. Gets back to Thomas.
Ball out, gone up, missed.
And the foul.
That'll be on Hayley McPhillips.
Her second.
As we see Ariel Thomas getting another chance at the line to get more points onto her already impressive tally of 18.
Third team foul for the Falcons. So what's on the agenda for Falcons TV after this week? Well, we know that the boys, the state champ men, will have a final. It looks to be a home final. That'll be in 2 weeks' time, as Thomas gets the bucket. If the Falcons women end up down at Southern Penn, we'll definitely be down at Southern Penn to bring you the footage from there. And you need to keep tuned as well, because we could in fact be covering a few other non-Falcons games as well as we head into the finals. Certainly we probably be travelling down to Geelong on one weekend, I have a suspicion.
For the Supercats?
Stingrays, I think.
To Corio Bay then?
Corio Bay, yeah, they're still Geelong.
Yes, it is, but it's still a different team.
It is a different team, but we'll be travelling to Geelong.
As another three-point made. I don't think she's missed one three-pointer yet.
Right on quarter time too. Right on quarter time. So it's got out to, what's that, a 26-point gap?
Yes, it has. Yes.
So we'll be back ever so shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We might just run through the leaders for you as we come back into the fourth quarter. So, Liam, I'll get you to run through those.
Yeah, we've got here the scoring leader overall for the game is Ariel Thomas, who's just been shooting lights out from everywhere. He's missed only 2 shots, I believe, so far, and has got 22 points. And also for following her with a considerable margin behind is Grace Beasley for the Waverley Falcons on 13. Got almost 9 points here for Nicolaides. Is it how it's pronounced?
It is indeed. That's 9 rebounds, you mean?
9 on for 9 rebounds. I got Van Den Adel on 9 rebounds as well. Leading the rebounds is Grace Beasley as well for Waverley. 5 assists to Ariel Thomas and 2 assists to Miller, as we see a foul be called on action.
And 2 points are good, yep.
Foul on
Melanides picks up her second, I think, or is it a third? It is, in fact, her second. And Grace Beasley nails it.
Also, another impressive stat so far is Katie Blues has got 4 steals.
Yeah, Kate has played extremely well. Started to nail the shots, but she's got herself into foul trouble early in the game, and so has actually not played as much of the game as I expected her to, although she's up to 21 minutes. So she's managing her foul count quite well.
Actually, they're both her and Grace Beasley on 3 fouls each. Got 25 plus minutes now.
Yeah. But Falcons playing with a 7-person bench at the moment because Shelby Walton has
injured,
rolled an ankle.
So she managed to only last 4 minutes, which is a little unfortunate.
And now there's a foul on the play. It looks to be, well,
probably on, I think it may be on Michaela Miller.
22. Michaela Miller. That was almost a Richie Benno impersonation. 22.
I don't know if I'm too young to know that.
You
reference.
probably are, yes. And wrong sport too. He's a cricketer. Okay, so we're back in action. Miller's just rubbing her thumb a little bit. Looks like she may have got some problem there.
May have jarred a little bit, oh well.
Yep.
She was
Beasley
probably pushed through it.
off.
Beasley.
Another 3.
No, just
a 2.
Going to call for 2.
Okay.
She hasn't been shooting the greatest today, only 26% from the field.
Yeah, how many shots has she put up though? As
She's
Brookhouse puts up another.
She's put up 20 shots overall.
Yeah. And how many shots have the Falcons put up?
In total, how many shots? 51.
So she's almost taken half the shots for the Falcons.
Well, as we see, Katie Blues has taken 14 shots herself. So between them, they've covered 3/4 of the scoring, or 3/4 of the shooting attempts.
Nice work there from Blueser as she picks up that offensive rebound and puts the shot back. Nicolaitis turns the corner. Shanae Greaves with the offensive rebound, couldn't get it against the others, but now she's back to help out with a double team. Falcons good enough to get that there, and Miller's shot in and out.
Not good enough to go there as McKinnon come away with it through the hands of, I'm going to get this wrong again, but Ioannidis?
Yep.
Oh, I suppose close.
You did that well.
Van Den Adel gets it off.
Nicolaitis can't get it to drop. Rebounded there to Blueser. Another stat to her. It's
Beasley.
with Beasley. Beasley hesitation dribble, gets it through hands. It's with Parsons. Back out to Beasley at top. She's got Miller on the left. Ignores that, goes again. And that's where it's breaking down often. Just those extra passes would have, and nearly good play there from Parsons. She tried to get it off the opposition's leg, but not enough. So yeah, Beasley perhaps dominating the shot attempts a little bit.
I'd say a little bit too much.
Too much for my liking.
Well, as you see that Beasley has 20 shot attempts, Blueser has 15, and the rest of the team combined has 19.
Shanae Greaves makes no mistake there. And if we look at the McKinnon stats there for a second, I think you'll find that they're sharing that shooting load a lot more. Now there's a foul behind play. It looks to be an offensive foul. This time it is on Katie Blueser. That's her 4th. It's now the 3rd team.
Maybe a 3rd team foul for this.
Could be. It may have already gone up. So it's either the 2nd or the 3rd. Looks to be the 2nd for the Falcons.
Yeah, you're right as saying that they've shared the ball a lot more around, as I haven't seen anyone take more than 11 shots here, but we've seen the scoring just been dominated by Ariel Thomas as she scored 22 points so far. Just been shooting very well from long distance.
And that score from Van Den Adel suggests to the Waverley bench that they need a time out, and that's exactly what they're having. We'll be back ever so shortly. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, with 6:11 on the game clock. It is the McKinnon Cougars leading the Falcons 61-36. We might just have a quick, as play recommences, we might have a quick look at the what's going on around the league. We just need to refresh the scores for you, because there are a couple of important games going on.
Well, the main one we can be concerned about is the Southern Penn game, as that would determine who's playing next, who Waverley will play next. But that won't start until 2 o'clock.
So Michaela Miller not quite getting in position there, according to the ref. And she's picked up a blocking foul.
So
very close, but I don't think she'd established his position there. She got into the right spot. She was still moving though. Anyway. She's not going to get anywhere with the refs. They're not going to change their mind. And we've got a tech now on 22. So that's Michaela. That's now her third.
So it'll still be 2 more shots for Vanden Adele. Well, one more now as she's going to take the technical.
So that's a conversion. So she's picked those up, and now the tech. And that's 3 points. That's it.
As we were looking around for other games happening right now, we've got the Warrandyte and Diamond Valley game, which is currently 12 points in favour of Warrandyte.
Well, that's a good result for them. Good result for them. So very pleased for Nicole Howard, who the news with Nicole too is that she has been appointed as a development coach with the Boomers for the next WNBL season. So it's great with her. As Sinead Greaves, one of her players,
and
kicks the ball out, and a foul against Ellen Parry.
No. That's a foul on
Bluser, and Bluser is now off the court with 5 fouls.
So that just leaves one on the bench in that moment, and it's Michaela Miller who's on her 3rd foul.
Yes, and who's sitting there to try and
just cool down a little bit after that technical. And also that puts Waverley into the bonus. And the other game that's happening right now is the Hume City Eltham game, which is currently Hume City in front by 22 points.
Well, that's of course that's in the women, and we expected that that kind of result to be going on. Hume City comfortably sitting on top of the ladder there at the moment,
with only currently 1 loss for the entire season. And the way this game's going for them, it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon, as we see
Mia Parsons.
Mia Parsons scoring 2 more points for Waverley. It's McKinnon, feed it in. A good pass. Great pass from Thomas to Vanden Adele.
Yeah, and she's really making hay at the moment, isn't she?
Well, at the start of the game, she missed probably her first 9 shots or so, but just scored like 3 of the last 4, possibly for McKinnon. As we see, Vanden Adele again going in and scoring. That puts her scoreline now to 4-14.
Catching up to Thomas, who is the current high scorer for the game.
Hasn't taken a shot this quarter, I believe, though.
And the Falcons will get the ball back with 3 seconds on the clock as Miller comes back on. And there's wholesale changes for McKinnon. Oh, dear. And Melonidis getting a bit confused as to whose side she was playing on there. Shot goes up from Beasley, misses everything.
Well, she didn't have much choice in that one with such a short amount of time on the shot clock. A better shot could be made, but can always look back in hindsight.
Nice work there.
Unable to get it to go. As Parsons controls it for a team. Angus to Beasley. Lola Getty's taking and making a 3 from the wing.
Her first points, I think. She's had a couple of shots, but I think they're the only.
They are her first points. That's
yeah.
She's now 1 of 5 from the field.
Yeah.
Shot going up, missing. McKinnon.
Brookhouse getting the rebound over the top of Geddes.
Brookhouse drive in, but dished out in the end. Shot goes up and missed.
And now Geddes gets the rebounds against everybody. So the shortest player on the court at 155 centimetres. Just shows them all how to rebound.
As
Miller's shot doesn't go. She's had a frustrating afternoon as Miller. We know that she can actually score far more proficiently than this. And Miller has fouled, and that'll be her 5th.
No, that's only her 4th, I believe.
Okay.
I'm trying to be hopeful.
And you are. You are correct. You're better at maths than I am. 3 + 1 is 4, not 5. And now we've got another tech. And it looks to be a bench tech.
I didn't hear what exactly happened, but
no, I think.
But that looked like it was directed at whatever Mike Bullock said. So what started off to be a good first half for the Falcons is just gone all downhill after what has been a impressive, I'd say impressive outing in the end from McKinnon.
And Ellen Parry fouls Beasley. That will be her first, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, she's only had about 5 minutes on the court in this whole game.
Mm-hmm.
All of them in the last couple of minutes. That's their 3rd team foul as well. So Beasley able to make the 2nd of 2. Well, McKinnon being patient now. Oh, attempted a handoff there. Missed, stolen by Beasley. Miller in the corner.
Doesn't go.
No, she's had a very unlucky game. As we see,
she's had about 3 shots where she's been set up beautifully, and now she still can't get it to score. This time, however, even Nicolaides fouls on the way through. So Michaela, I think that's. Oh no, she's scored 2 already. So
she's managed to make 1 shot so far out of 10 attempts. And that's her first free throw as well made. As Mia Parsons picks up her 8th rebound. And the shot from Beasley. Again, these are ridiculous numbers with Beasley having 25 shot attempts now, which is almost half of the amount of attempts that the whole team's made.
And Alex Luff just showing the experience there, getting the defender off the ground, makes it easy.
Geddes gets it up to Beasley. Miller's
travel.
Looks like we're going to have McPhillips finish the game out as much as he can. The last minute to go.
As we can see, both the McKinnon and Falcons men getting themselves organised to take over centre stage here. That game will be underway at 2:30, which is in approximately 40 minutes' time.
As Beasley get it off to Miller at the half.
2-possession game here.
What was that, sorry, Andrew?
It's about a 2-possession game. We've got down under 30 seconds. And Lola Geddes rolls it in. So, because they took it so quickly there, we might even get another possession.
Oh, if you slow this one down, yeah, we're at 20 seconds now.
Yeah, there's one possession.
You see Beasley's being very well harassed. It's going to be 2 shots as
and the foul on Luff.
Within the last 8 seconds of the game, McKinnon moves into the bonus.
So both teams in the bonus. Only the second time in this game.
As Beasley has not been able to convert these last couple of free throws she's had. Started off shooting well.
Makes that, and there's
a timeout from McKinnon with 8 seconds to go.
Well, actually, look. This is the sort of stuff that is actually okay here, because what you'd be doing is wanting to, particularly for the younger players, you want to set up an inbound situation. It may not benefit them for this season because this is the last game that McKinnon will play, but when they come out next season and they get into a tight end of game situation, they need to be able to do this. So what have they got? They've got 20 seconds, no, 8 seconds to go. So if we get our scoreboard up on the screen there, we'll be able to watch the clock. The shot clock is out of play here now. It is simply the game clock.
All 8.2 of them to go. As a good screen.
Oh, nice work.
And that is a great set play.
And that's it. McKinnon wins. 76 to 46. A 30-point win to McKinnon.
Which is about as what is to be expected from McKinnon after watching a depleted Waverley side.
We'll be ready to go very shortly.
With the second of our 2 games here with McKinnon and Waverley.
See you in about 35 minutes. Yep.